May bagong update para sa mga international students sa Canada. Simula ngayong September 2024, magiging 24 hours na lang per week allowed magtrabaho ang isang international student sa Canada. Hindi 30 hours, hindi 40 hours, 24 hours na lang per week. Bakit? At magkano ba ang kikitain ninyo kung 24 hours a week ang inyong ipagtatrabaho bilang isang international student? Yan ang ating topic ngayon, guys. Kaya stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hello and welcome back. Si Ate Menchie po ito. Today, another topic about Canada. Kung gusto nyo ang gantong mga paksa, guys, please consider subscribing sa ating channel, Menchie's Philcan Life. Pwede rin kayong mag-follow sa aking Facebook page na Menchie's Philcan Life din ang pangalan. You can also join and be a member of this channel. Salamat po sa ating mga walang sawang channel members na sumusuporta. Thank you sa ating mga channel members. Richelle Dumala, Crystal Snow, Jen C, Neri Castro, Miss M, Celinia, Daisy Caber, kay Madam Pasya, Micaela Nerva TV2, Lauralyn Malabanan, Marjorie Ramos, Imelda Leal, kay Nani Emmy Vlog, Marciano, and Nympha. Salamat po sa inyong support sa ating channel. At ngayon, dumako na tayo sa ating paksa, guys. Ka-announce lang po ni Immigration Minister Mark Miller ng April 29, noong Monday. At sinabi niya na simula po sa September semester, babaguhin na niya ang policy sa pagtatrabaho ng mga international students. Ayan, babaguhin na naman. Another pagbabago. Hanggang 24 hours per week na lang pwedeng mag-work ang mga international students sa Canada. Ito raw po ay para magkaroon din naman ng kita ang mga international students sa pag-agapay sa mataas na cost of living. Pero kanyang binibigyan ng diin na ang purpose ng international students sa Canada ay para mag-aral at hindi para magtrabaho. Later on, ipaparinig ko sa inyo yung kanyang statement nang ini-announce niya ito noong Monday. As backgrounder, guys, noong kasing pandemic period, ay pinayagan ang mga estudyante na magtrabaho longer habang sila'y nag-aaral. Ano po? Sabihin na nating kinailangan din ng Canada ang mga international students that time sapagkat nagkulang talaga ng mga workers. So, anong nangyari ay nagkaroon ng policy na okay, allowed ang mga estudyanteng magtrabaho ng higit sa 20 hours. Okay? So, yung iba ay 30 hours, yung iba higit pa doon, no? And then, nang pumasok si Minister Miller, unti-unting nagkaroon po ng mga pagbabago dahil sabi naman niya ay lipas na ang pandemic at dapat lang na masunod yung purpose ng pagiging international student ng isang estudyante na nagpupunta sa Canada, which is to study. Kaya nga, nang i-announce ni Mr. Miller nung Monday, ng April 29, sinasabi rin niya na beginning today, tapos na ang policy na yan na nagsimula nung pandemic. Kaya po, balik na uli sa 20 hours per week ang trabaho. So, during the announcement ni Mr. Miller noong Monday, April 29, sinasabi niya na effective today, and that's the 29th of April, ay tapos na ang policy na pwedeng magtrabaho ng mahaba ang mga international students. Balik na po sa 20 hours per week simula ng April 30. Okay? 20 hours na uli. 20 hours lang. At pagdating ng September semester, ay saka lang kayo bibigyan ng 4 more hours. So, magiging 24 hours. Bakit 24 hours? Ano yung kabuluhan ng 24 hours? Dinagdagan lang ng 4 hours. Dating 20, magiging 24. Kasi, sangayon po sa schedule, kung 8 hours ka magtatrabaho in one shift in a day, ay times 3, that's 24. So, pwede kang magtrabaho ng 3 full shift. Kung may vacant ka na 3 araw sa isang linggo, pwede kang mag-work ng 3 times in 8 hours full shift. That is 24 hours. Kung part-time naman ang work hours mo, then it's alright. Mag-accumulate ka ng 24 hours in one week. Ayun. Kasi po sa Canada, pag sinabing 30 hours, considered full-time na rin yun, no? Somehow, yung 4 hours additional, pandagdag din in every week. In every week na pagtatrabaho ng isang international student. Ganun pa man, tuwing bakasyon, like summer vacation, semestral vacation, at walang pasok ang mga estudyante, you're allowed to work the full hours kung ilan mang oras ang gusto ninyo kasi bakasyon. So, nakikita natin doon na ang purpose ng policy na ito ni Mr. Miller ay para ang mga estudyante ay mag-concentrate sa pag-aaral. Kaya ipaparinig ko na po sa inyo yung statement ni Mr. Miller tungkol sa announcement na ito. Ito po siya.
In October of 2022, we waived the 20-hour per week limit for off-campus work for international students. At the time we were recovering from the pandemic, employers couldn't find workers for positions, and many students were struggling with rising costs. Lifting this threshold was important to help local economies and small businesses as well as international students alike. In December, I announced the extension of that policy, allowing for unlimited off-campus working hours for international students. At the time, I didn't want to make the changes in the middle of the study year and put some students in difficult financial positions. However, the policy expires today, and it won't be renewed, as it was a successful measure in helping our economy recovery from the pandemic and is therefore no longer necessary. The changes I'm about to announce won't affect most students who are just at the end of their academic year now and planning to work through the summer, because students are already allowed to work unlimited hours during the school breaks under certain conditions. At the same time, it's been shown by research, and we know that increasing working hours while studying at post-secondary institutions can lead to declining academic performance and increase the risk that students will drop out of their programs. We need to support international students and make sure they're set up for success, and that they're here properly studying. Looking at best practices and policies in other like-minded countries, most of them limit the number of working hours for international students. Canada's rules need to be aligned, or we will find our programs attracting more and more applicants whose primary intent is to work and not study. We also want to follow the research and continue to improve the integrity of the entire international student program. To be clear, the purpose of the international student program is to study and not to work. So with these considerations in mind, we intend to make permanent changes to allow up to 24 hours of off-campus work for international students, with a goal of having that in place for the fall.
Ayun, yun guys. Iba-iba rin ang comment ng iba't ibang group of people sa Canada. Yung ibang estudyante, gusto nila magtrabaho ng longer kasi daw nga hindi nakakasapat yung kinikita para gastusin or pang tuition na lang, napakamahal. Pero ang sabi naman ni Mr. Miller, the real purpose of you coming here as international student is to study, at hindi dapat na maistorbo ang inyong pag-aaral dahil sa sobrang pagtatrabaho. Anong mararating ng 24 hours na trabaho? Okay. Halimbawa po, at kayo ay nasa isang province, like let's say for example Ontario, kasi ako ay nasa Ontario. Magkano ba ang kikitain ng isang estudyante kung siya ay magtatrabaho ng 24 hours in 1 week? Okay. Sa Ontario po, ang sweldo ay $16.55 per hour. Tataas ang sweldo ng Ontario beginning October, magiging $17.20. Sa ngayon po ay $16.55 per hour. So kung nagtatrabaho kayo sa Ontario at nag-aaral kayo sa Ontario, kung sakali man, ang kikitain ninyo sa 24 hours ay 24 times 16.55 po ay $397 and 20 cents. Okay? $397 gross income ninyo yan in 24 hours a week. I-times 4 mo naman kasi 1 week lang yun yung $397. 1 week lang yun. I-times 4 mo, sa isang buwan, meron kang $1,588 munti ko nang masabing pesos, $1,588.80 in 1 month. Yun po ay gross yung kabuuan. Babawasan pa rin ng tax, at saka CPP, at saka yung EI, may bawas syempre yan. So that's your income for 1 month as international students simula sa September 2024. Ayun guys, no? So, pandagdag na rin kita. So, anong impact nito guys para sa mga katulad ninyo na nagpaplano palang pumunta sa Canada as international students? Iba nag-iisip na maganda kung longer work hours nga ang gagawin, pero para sabihin ko po sa inyo, mahirap talagang pagsabayin din ang pag-aaral at ang pagtatrabaho. Pinag-aralang mabuti ito ng immigration na yung 24 hours ay sapat lang para mapaghati ninyo ang inyong atensyon between studying and working. Maraming salamat guys sa inyong panonood. Please subscribe to my channel. Pwede rin kayong mag-follow sa aking Facebook page na Menchie's Philcan Life. At syempre, pwede rin kayong mag-join and be a member of this channel. Thank you sa ating mga channel members. Thank you sa ating mga channel members. Richelle Dumala, Crystal Snow, Jen C, Neri Castro, Miss M, Celinia, Daisy Caber, kay Madam Pasya, Micaela Nerva TV2, Lauralyn Malabanan, Marjorie Ramos, Imelda Leal, kay Nani Emmy Vlog, Marciano, and Nympha. Salamat po sa inyong support sa ating channel. That's it for now guys. I'll see you again later. Si Ate Menchie po ito mula sa Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Bye!